I was talking to this pastor once, and it was just a small little, like, 12-person church on Simcoe. And he, like, I was on assistance, and I got $250 a month to live on because of my rent. And I gave $50 in the offering, and then they were talking about, if you follow God, you'll have wealth. And he goes to me, I said, well, I'm looking for a job. I don't have any money right now, or something like that. And he goes, oh, well, you must not be following God then. And here's what I'd like to say to this pastor, if he ever sees it, is that God uses the lowly to confound those who think they're wise. And he puts his chosen through test after test after test to make them strong enough to put up with all the negative stuff that people are going to hate you for because your light shines bright. I'm no better than anybody else out here, okay? I'm just trying to get through life without being freaking brought down every step I take. And we go through this so we know what Christ went through. He wasn't good when he was young. That's why he's shown his words. If you take his words not to the letter, you got to go from one verse to another verse, and it all comes out. If you watch Jonathan Kleck, he explains it better than I do. But he puts us through things to see us persevere through anything. And some of us take on contracts to come here, and we fulfill our contracts. If we don't, we got to come back and try and do it again. And it says in the Bible, when you find the truth and the truth sets you free, you will go out no more. That means we won't have to come and live in this prison planet. Okay? I mean, I don't teach like the old 40, 50 years ago pastors, because they weren't teaching us the truth. Okay? When you have the truth, you don't have to come back. And it's so in-depth about energy and contracts and how these other entities came here to try to teach us stuff, but all they did was use us and destroy the earth. So these things inhabit bodies, and they go around trying to destroy families, and anything that's good, they try to destroy it. Because they live off of that energy. That negative energy makes them happy. Makes us sad, makes them happy. And God put me here to open the eyes. You become Christ's Holy Spirit with the Most High. You're a co-creator when you do the inner work and you put your ego aside and be humble and loving and kind and forgiving. Just because you forgive somebody, you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for yourself. You're releasing that. It's how a man can go to court and watch somebody who killed his son and forgive him, because it releases that for them. So you release the pain, you forgive, and you just give the rest of it to the Most High. And when you're good and you're loving and kind, you have a higher vibration. Because we've been put in this mass hypnosis of what the world should be by media, television, politics, the 7 mountains: education, science, medical, entertainment, politics, and some other stuff. There's 7 of them. Those are the 7 mountains in the Bible. You say to this mountain, if you believe it, you can move that mountain. Well, I believe I can remove these mountains from my life. I'm in the world, but I'm not of the world. That means I'm not of the movie stars and the politics and the sports and all that medical and even the learning. They teach you what they want you to know. They don't teach you the truth in college. So people who have college degrees think they're all that in a bag of chips. You're taught what they want you to know. You're not taught all the truth. Okay? You're taught just to be a minion, just like the rest of us. And you get a higher pay grade and a bigger debt for school. Yeah. And it says when you go somewhere and you're invited somewhere, sit at the back of the room or the back of wherever, so you can be invited up front, not go sit up front because you think you're all that, and then you get pushed to the back because you're not all that. You know, just things like that, being humble, being appreciative for the beautiful snowflakes outside, for the birds in the trees, for the trees that just blow back and forth, and just appreciate what God's put here for us. Those are the things we're supposed to cherish. Kindness, somebody giving you a smile. Because in this town, it's pretty rare. But, you know, I just got to keep loving and thinking positive and knowing that there's going to be good coming, and just try to do good around you. Because if we all did good around us, there'd be no misery. Because we'd all be doing good around us, and everybody around us would be doing good to each other. And man, can you imagine how release that hate and that stress and everything? Just give it to the Most High. He'll send it back with love.